Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Peter Barber here. I'm a professional singer and music producer, and we are back with the third song of the Thunder Saga of Epic the Musical. This is Scylla, music of course by the great Jorge Rivera Herranz, and animatic by Gigi. Guys, thanks so much for joining me on this journey. It's been really fun watching these animatics for the first time, hearing the music, and then breaking it down and talking about the vocal techniques and talking about the audio engineering and all these amazing things that Jay has done in this piece, as well as the wonderful cast. And this is a reaction and analysis, so I will be pausing primarily to talk about vocal technique and other interesting musical elements. Without further ado, this is Scylla from Epic the Musical. Warning.
The lair of Scylla. This is our only way home. Deep down.
You're quiet today.
Deep down. Not much to say.
Deep down. I don't remember what kind of monster Scylla is. I remember, well, I'm watching this show called Chaos, actually. It's really actually quite funny and clever show about the Greek gods. It's on Netflix now. And Scylla, I remember, is like pretty much like your classic sea monster, like a huge creature, big mouth, tons of rows of teeth. But we just got an eerie female voice, and I don't know where that came from. Also, I love the it sounds like rain cascading down. Really cool arpeggiation there. But yeah, very chill start to this. I mean, I have a feeling this is about to go stupid, go dumb as far as how chaotic it's gonna get. But pretty chill start.
The lair of Scylla. This is our only way home. Deep down.
Like, who is that?
You're quiet today.
Deep down. Not much to say.
Deep down.
You hide a reason for shame.
I got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down.
You know that we are the same.
I opened the wind bag while you were asleep.
Ooh, Eurylochus, not cool, bro. After questioning your captain, you decide to just go on and betray him. Shame. 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 So what is Scylla? Mermaid? I'm confused. I don't know what kind of monster Scylla is in the original story. Don't remember. We're gonna find out. You know what? We're gonna go with this GG animatic. So we got like a creepy mermaid. Creepy mermaid, Scylla.
I got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down.
You know that we are the same.
That's a good line. You know that we're the same. I guess she's talking to Odie. She's like, we're both monsters. Like attracts to like. What is it? Like beckons like. There's a phrase there. There's a phrase there somewhere.
Deep down.
Like calls to like. Nailed it.
No longer keep. Deep down.
You know that we are the same.
I opened the wind bag while you were asleep.
F sharp. Yeah, high F sharp. That's stretching. You can hear our singer here for Eurylochus really stretching that voice to get up to that high F sharp belt. It gets a little pushed, but also fitting, right? It fits the vibe right now.
In the wind bag while you were asleep.
Probably like cringing a little bit to tell him, right? This like hurts. This hurts to tell him. That's how it feels.
I opened the wind bag while you were asleep.
Leaving them feeling betrayed. Breaking the bonds that you've made.
I'm so sorry.
There
Ugh.
We both know
Those eyes.
what it takes to survive.
Ah, with the fucking side head movement. She's very. I think the singer, I just looked up on the wiki, KJ Burkhauser, I think, is the name of the singer for Scylla. Very light, whimsical, creepy approach. I mean, this is like the fucking girl from The Grudge. This is Grudge Girl in the water here, dude. I'm not messing with that. Turn the boat around. And no weird movements. Get me out of here the second that shit happens. Yeah, straight up creepy.
Sorry,
There is no price we won't pay.
forgive me.
We both
Look at this.
know what it takes to survive.
Ah.
Full speed ahead, full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Deep down,
We only care for ourselves.
Humillicus, light up 6 torches.
Deep down, we're lonely demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
He's got these creepy pads, like synth pads, just creating atmosphere, and it's perfect for this like scary dark cave. That is just absolutely perfect, like sound design. Essentially, we're getting an occasional war drum here just to push us along. I wager those are going to pick up here pretty soon. We get a full speed ahead reprise in a musical fashion that I haven't heard before. I think every time they've done the full speed ahead reprise, it's been very much like how it was sung in Full Speed Ahead, Saga 1. But this time it's a little different. There's a nice variation here on this Full Speed Ahead. Okay, so I think Scylla is a big monster.
Care for ourselves.
Humillicus, light up 6 torches.
Deep
He's so like
down, we're lonely
checked out.
demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
Hello.
Run for your life!
In your sorrow.
That is horrifying. Honestly, though, that right there, that to me is creepier than the giant sea monster. Just that, the Grudge Girl awaiting you in the water. I'm not getting in the water with her. I'll get in the water with the big eels. Yikes. Also, I want to break down what he did with the hello there.
Something approaches.
Hello.
Oh, that's so interesting. So there's like a flanging filter. Not a flanging filter. What did he use? There's a filter to make it go, So there's like a wobble in the sound.
Approaches.
Hello.
Multi-tracked for sure, or chorused. Maybe one take, but chorused to make it sound like weirdly multiple voices.
Approaches.
Hello.
And then like delay and reverb and stuff like that. Not a ton, actually. Okay, listen to that violin solo. Hello. Like crazy virtuosic. Listen to that violin absolutely shredding. Woo! That's amazing.
Run for your life!
In your sorrow and fears, choke on your blood and your
Okay, so first of all, we got a big high belt from Odie on his favorite belt note. That's a high A flat / G sharp in this case. And then we get our Scylla, who the whole time KJ has been singing in this very, very light, creepy grudge girl head voice, and then comes out of the gate and goes in full like hard rock belt mode. Totally different vocal technique, totally different power. There's grit, like two different voices. So that's versatility as a singer right there. Shout out to you, KJ. All the way up to C sharp 5. That grit. Yep, up to E5 above tenor IC. So that's a really high belt. And we got all this grit in the sound. This is like the... Whoop, my OBS is... All right, my OBS / computer / whatever ran out of space in the middle. So here we are, back again. I'm going to try and pick up right where I left off. Hopefully, I mean, I noticed right when OBS gave me the warning and shut it down. So I don't think we've lost anything, but boy, fingers crossed. Okay, here we go. An eel with long black human hair is a pretty harrowing look. Pretty horrifying. I was just talking about how KJ is absolutely obliterating these high, gritty rock belts, and how for the first whole portion of the song, it was just like really high, floaty, grudge girl falsetto. That's a new term, grudge girl falsetto. We all understand. And now she's just been ripping it. So, also, this animatic is wild. This Scylla is just gobbling MFs all over the place. There's some crazy high harmonies above her really high belting, which they sound synthesized. They sound very electronic. I think it's just going up to that E again, so presumably our singer could sing that high, but it sounds like synthesized harmonies. Oh, look at all the crew getting wrecked. Ooh.
We are the same, you and I.
Why did Odie have to go through the Scylla's cave? Is it like a rite of passage thing? Clearly it doesn't take up the whole ocean. What happens if he goes around to the right? What happens if he goes around to the left? Let me know, guys. Why did he have to go through that cave and get absolutely gobbled by the Scylla? Okay, that was the third song of this Thunder Saga. We're going to go straight into the fourth, so I will see you momentarily. All right, guys, we are back with Mutiny, the fourth song in the Thunder Saga from Epic the Musical. And this is by a smaller animator called Crashite. So, shout out to you, Crash. I hope your subs go up from the amazing work. Well, actually, I haven't seen it yet. I'm assuming. I bet it's amazing because it was recommended to me by Mortius, Casper, and Mason. So, shout out to you. Guys, let's get into it. This will be the last one for today's video, and then the final song of this saga will have its own video, the finale. Here we go. D minor.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men.
I love the kind of angry motion in this violin here. We're in D minor, and great key to be angry in. Great key to be angry in. And Eurylochus is real pissed at Odie because thinks he might have known that they were going to go in there. Most of the crew was going to get eaten, but it was the only choice to get home. And I'm guessing, great intuition here, I think Eurylochus might be headed towards a mutiny. So call me crazy for thinking that. But yeah, that's most of what we have. I mean, I love this starts with this moving this angry violin motion. We get pretty heavy piano chords. We get a light synthy, sounds choral, but I think it's just synth pad, and we also get a pretty big high treble string section as well that comes in there on that downbeat.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men.
That is a full-on yell and is just wonderful. I mean, really lets the voice blow apart. He gets down to this low A, do for a second, and then sac. I mean that. I think up to the yell was around a high F, but I mean a full-on yell. I mean all like a normal human yell, not like a singer yell where it just like it's all air and turbulence in the sound, and it's an aggressive sound, and it's absolutely necessary.
Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men.
Oh, great yell.
Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad. That this is all some trick the gods have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends.
I mean, more like 600 over the last however long they've been out there. But yeah, I guess the Scylla, he might have really known what was coming, right? Eurylochus is killing this one. I mean, he's way at the top of his chest range. I mean, really stretching it and hollering, and it's powerful, and it's evocative, and it's mutinous. I mean, for real, like it. You know, he's like right on the edge, about to probably do something crazy.
Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends. When we fought the Cyclops, you were quick to hatch a plan. And when we fought with Circe, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something! I can't!
God, let's go. I'm here for all this yelling. Absolutely here for it. You don't hear it much in the theater, in any kind of theater world, like real yelling. You hardly ever hear it in opera for sure, because that's all about efficiency. Musical theater more often, but still not often. I mean, you only get it in like film and straight theater for the most part. Yeah, big shout out to Eurylochus. He's absolutely killing this one.
Quick to hatch a plan, and when we fought with Circe, it was you who left behind no man.
And he's also, again, doing this Sprechstimme kind of thing, where it's kind of singing, kind of dialogue. Sometimes there's very clear melody and notes, and sometimes it's just pure dialogue. A really nice balance. Really, 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 like walking that fine line beautifully.
But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something! I can't! Then you have forced my hand
Lower your weapon.
No can do. You miss your wife so bad you trade the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame.
Eurylicus, Eurylicus, Eurylicus. Odysseus, Odysseus, Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way! My brothers, why?
How are we supposed to trust you?
Wow. Yeah. Is this in the I really don't remember much about the original story, but I had no idea that was coming. Okay, props to Eurylicus for standing up for the crew. He has the world's biggest sword. It's badass. We got the Odysseus heavy guitar back, right? Which makes a lot of sense for this moment. That kind of leitmotif, that kind of soundscape. Whoa, hold on, I need to go back and listen to this again.
You miss your wife so bad you trade the lives of your own crew.
We have this really light choir in the background. We still have this violin. This violin's been very present in this saga. Very virtuosic, very high above everything, very descanty. It's really interesting, and I wonder what that represents, because we haven't gotten a lot of that so far in Epic.
My hand.
Lower your weapon.
No can do. You miss your wife so bad you trade the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame.
Eurylicus, Eurylicus.
The chanting from the crew.
Odysseus, Odysseus, Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way!
Big high A from Odysseus. Nice yelly, gritty.
Letting you get in my way! My brothers, why?
How are we supposed to trust you now? Now your time is
Luck runs out.
run out. Now the time has come to shut you down. You relied on wit, and then we died on it. Whoa.
Wow, full reprise of Luck Runs Out, which makes a lot of sense for this moment. That's wild. Odie getting straight up stabbed, very reminiscent of. Oh, I can't spoil this it's been out a long time. Game of Thrones. There's a very similar moment in Game of Thrones. Absolutely brutal.
My head. Where are we?
Some island. The first one we found, it's bursting with cows, just roaming around begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy. This statue, the god of the sun, don't know where it's from, but here's where we found all these cows to hunt. Right in front. And hunger is so heavy. Hunger is so heavy.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But if you
To go back, Odie, I love Odie gets back into the pleading feeling, and Jay always opts for this really highlight falsetto here to show submission and kind of begging and like vulnerability, and it perfectly does it. It's happened a number of times throughout Epic, a bunch of times, and it's pretty consistent about the certain kinds of moods that Jay likes using that specific vocal technique for. And this is one, and it's perfect. It's like, please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you're going to do, which is, I guess, leave him there, right? Leave him there to die.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Okay, these are absolutely horrendous captions.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But if you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun
I'm
god.
tired, my friend.
But we're so close to home, this can't be where it ends.
How much
And the sun god, Apollo, is the son of Zeus, I believe. I might know what's about to happen. You eat those cows. Be very careful, mate.
This can't be where it ends.
How much longer must I suffer
Please
now?
don't do
How
this.
much longer must I push through
I need
doubt?
to get
How
home.
much longer must I go
You
about
really
my
must.
life like this when people die like this? Whoa, how much
I
longer?
think this is a really nice way to bring back Luck Runs Out. Really, really nice, because, I mean, Eurylochus kind of called it. He was like, at some point, shit's going to hit the fan, and it's going to be a real problem. And they have gone through a lot. I mean, almost all of their entire army is gone, right? Even their closest, a lot of their closest shipmates are gone. Which is like, he's like, this is time to throw in the towel, man, and cut our major losses and move on. And so really, really nice reprisal of this theme that Eurylochus first brought up in the Ocean Saga many moons ago.
Get
How much longer must I go about my life like this when people die like this? Whoa, how much longer must we suffer now? How much longer must we push through
We
doubt?
can get
How much longer must we go about our lives like this when people die like this? Whoa.
Eurylochus, no! You've doomed us. You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Captain?
His sword keeps getting bigger.
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal. They were the sun god's friends. And now that we've pissed them off, who do you think you'll send? Full speed
Also, is getting back on the ocean a good plan? With Daddy Thunder potentially coming down. Look at this sword. This is an absolutely gargantuan sword. Dude is a tank to be able to even hold that thing. Yeah, they're really in trouble. Again, back to this dialogue, like real yelling, like real desperation to get the F off this island and away from this. He should have told him the cows were immortal before that. He told him the cows were Apollo's, but he didn't say the cows were immortal and they were his friends. That might have influenced Eurylochus's decision. But they are in deep shite right now.
Captain?
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow!
Oh, listen to this rising chord progression. It's perfect. It's just going up, ascending, just more and more intense, more and more chaotic.
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal. They were the sun god's friends. And now that we've pissed them off, who do you think you'll send? Full speed ahead! Full speed ahead! Faster! Full speed ahead! Faster! Full speed ahead! We're too late.
Look at this. Wow. Absolutely wrecked. That's wild. I guess it's time for Zeus. This is what many people have been waiting for me to see, because Zeus is a bass and I'm a bass. And I guess we both sing loudly and powerfully. I've done over 30 roles, 30 operatic roles at this point, which is just wild to think about. Very proud. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you gained even more appreciation for this awesome story and the music, which is really amazing. I know there are plenty of reactors out there that react more to the story because it's such a compelling story. I hope I'm able to bring light on what makes it so interesting musically, whether it's vocal techniques or whether it's the audio engineering, the sound design, because a lot of the gold in this piece of music is actually the music. It's really fantastic. So it's a great marriage of really interesting musical creation and just a really compelling story as well. That's why there's so much made about Greek mythology. I mean, it's just like this endless well of cool stories and creations. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love to see you on Patreon. If you want early access to everything in the future, hop over to Patreon. Check out the Bass Gang's new EP. Get yourself a custom jersey in the description, DIYOJ. Use my discount code in the description. And I will see you guys for the final song very soon for this saga. Peace out.